What's going on, guys? So for the last 6 weeks I've been carrying a new knife, the Spyderco Endura 4 in zdp-189. I feel like I've had this knife long enough now that I can finally do a proper review. So first things first, let's get the dimensions out of the way. For weight, you're looking at 92 grams or 3.2 ounces. It has a closed length of 5 inches, an open length of 8 3/4 of an inch, and a blade length of 3 3/8 of an inch. So the first thing I want to talk about is the steel, zdp-189. There's been a lot of talk about the steel and how prone it is to chipping. Personally, I have not noticed any chipping whatsoever, and I've used this knife very aggressively, cutting a lot of abrasive things. I don't baby my knives, and this knife has seen everything from cardboard to carpet to opening paint cans to cutting out cardboard templates on top of plywood, cutting drywall to cutting roofing shingles. This knife has literally seen it all. And again, no chipping unless you hit something significant like a screw. Edge retention is excellent. I did a quick edge retention test comparing it to S30V when I first got the knife and had some very strange results on that test. However, after using it, I can definitely say that the edge retention is better than S30V. It seems to hold a razor edge slightly longer than S30V and holds a good working edge slightly longer as well. zdp-189 also has a reputation of being difficult to sharpen. If being difficult to sharpen means taking more time to sharpen, then yes, it is more difficult to sharpen. However, it's not really that bad. I've been able to get a quick working edge using a coarse stone in just a couple minutes. Adding a couple minutes of stropping time will give you an absolute hair-whittling edge, as the steel takes a very fine edge. The handle on the Endura 4 is excellent, thin and light but definitely not weak. With screw-together construction, stainless steel skeletonized liners, and excellent mid-lock, the knife locks up solid with zero blade play in any direction and still has great centering. If you're a lefty like me or just like to customize, the pocket clip can be moved to any corner of the blade. This is something I always look for when I'm purchasing a knife. The pocket clip itself is okay. The finish is starting to wear off, and honestly I prefer Spyderco's wire pocket clip instead, as it hides the knife in the pocket much better. Grip is plentiful, there's jimping literally everywhere. Enough said. Okay, so one complaint that I do have with the knife is the opening and closing. It doesn't flick open very easily. It's not that it's not smooth, it's just that it's a little bit too tight. This is something I should be able to adjust. Hopefully. I just wish it came from the factory adjusted correctly. Another complaint I have is the pocket clip has some play. No matter how tight you tighten the screws, it still wobbles back and forth. And the screws themselves are very small, something you definitely don't want to over tighten. Other than that, this is a great knife for just over $100. You really do get a lot for your money in this blade, and it is one of my favorite knives. Thin, lightweight, strong. I'm not really sure if you could go wrong. Hey, that rhymed. Anyway, the only other thing that I think I can say is that I wish I had the VG10 version. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. Hope this review was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and also don't forget to hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next one.